Hello BookTube, welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth, and I'd like to spend a few minutes and talk to you about The Christmas Note by Donna VanLiere. This is book 6 in the Christmas Hope series, and as you guys know, I am co-hosting a 24 Days of Christmas Hope read-along this month, and we are reading one of these books every 3 days. So I am on schedule. I finished this book yesterday, the 18th, and so today I'm coming to you with a little discussion video about the book. I really enjoyed this book. I have to say this is ranking up there, at least in my top 3 out of the first 6. Now, I may want to bring in a few spoilers, but I'll try to keep those to the end. Let me just give you a quick synopsis for anybody who might just be interested in the book and hasn't read it yet. Most of the books in this series follow 2 storylines, and then near the end, you kind of see how it all ties together. So our one of our main characters is Gretchen, and she happens to be the daughter of Miriam, who we met in book 4. Miriam was the next door neighbor of can't even say it, Gloria, and they were the predominant characters in book 4, which is the Christmas Promise. And their relationship, Miriam and Gloria, is probably my favorite friend relationship in the whole series. Their banter back and forth is hilarious. So I was very happy to see that they were going to be in this book. And so Miriam's daughter Gretchen has moved into town with her 2 children, and we don't really know at the beginning exactly what has happened to her husband. We know that something tragic had happened, and it doesn't really specifically say exactly what happened to him until you find out later on in the book. So she's getting established in town and getting moved in with her children, getting settled. And then the other storyline, the other main character, is her next door neighbor, Melissa. Well, in the beginning, we learn a little bit about Melissa's background. She had a very rocky relationship with her mother. Her mother was really not a good mother and didn't really want her daughter Melissa, and just didn't really do much to help her. So now as an adult, Melissa still does not have a good relationship with her mother, but she finds out that her mother has died. So I don't want to go into a whole lot of detail, but because she lives next door to Gretchen has just moved in with her kids, and Melissa really doesn't want much to do with them. She just kind of lives her life. She has a couple of part-time jobs, and she doesn't really want to get involved with other people. And a lot of it stems back to the fact that when she was growing up, her mother just constantly moved them around, and she was never able to really form good relationships with very many people. And when she did find a good friend, then, she was whisked away to somewhere else. So I think she kind of hangs back from making friends because she's just afraid something's going to happen, and it doesn't really say that in so many words, but you kind of gather that that's probably one of the things that she's dealing with. So those are the basic storylines, and it really is great. There was a twist at the end that I did not see coming at all. I just thought, oh my goodness, that just came out of left field, but it was great. It was really great. So now I'm going to move into the spoilers. For those of you who haven't read this, then you might want to turn it off now. And if you decide to read it later, come back and discuss the rest of the book with me then. So, okay, now for the spoiler part. You guys, I did not see it coming. I didn't even really remember that it said that Miriam's children were adopted. So when Melissa comes in and with the news that Gretchen is actually the sister that she was looking for, I was just like, what? I was just blown away, I mean, and it does seem a little far-fetched, what are the chances? But one of the things that it talked about that was brought out was that God is in control of all of these things. There's no coincidences. God knows exactly how to put things in order for things to come to fruition like they're supposed to. So why are we shocked when, you know, God does something really cool like this? I just thought it was fantastic. It kind of left us on a cliffhanger because now we do know who the brother is going to be. I think we know who the brother is, but we haven't got to meet him yet. So I'm hoping that he will be in one of the next 2 books. I'm not sure. I did go ahead and start The Christmas Light, but I just got a little ways into it. We were in the car on our way to Girl Scouts, and I listened to a little of it, but I can't even remember now how it started out, so I'll probably have to start over. So anyway, did you finish this book? Did you enjoy it? I know that I know Linda Collins has finished it, and I'm not sure who else is keeping up with the schedule. Linda actually finished all 8 of them, like, I think before we ever started. She was just flying through them, and that's amazing. And let me know, you guys who are reading all of them and keeping up, or if you're, you know, not following the schedule exactly, but you're planning to go ahead and read all of them within the month or within the next, you know, few weeks, let me know, because I'm not sure who all is planning to read them all. I think Laura from Mom to Triplets 04, I think she is planning to try to read all of them, or maybe you're not, Laura, I don't know. Let me know, because I don't know if you got all your other challenges finished or not. So anyway, I thought this was great. I enjoyed the storyline. One thing that I think is great about all of these books is that you have these characters who are flawed, who have either experienced tragedy or a series of, you know, hard knocks, and they are just taking what God has given them and the life that they've been dealt with, and they are picking themselves up by the bootstraps, as they say, and they are moving forward and making something good come out of what they have, even if they didn't think that was possible at first. And, you know, and then there's other characters woven in that can help them through that. So these are just fantastic books, not even just for Christmas, but I think just really good, feel-good books for any time of the year. And I am so thankful that I found them, and I'm happy to be reading them, and I'm thankful for you that you are reading them with me. So I guess that's all I have for this video. What did you think of this book, or have you read it yet? If you stayed to the end and you haven't finished it, then you're going to have to read it now. Let me know what you thought. That's all I have for this video. I hope you're having a great day. Read a good book, and God bless you.